Hey, I'm Mitch from Infinite Robotics. We're up here at a customer's site in regional New South Wales. Behind us is one of the robotic welding cells that they have from us, and they're just getting ready to set up a new job. So I thought I'd walk you through the kind of welds that they're doing, the kinds of parts, and how we've provided a solution to allow them to weld them very practically and increase their productivity. So here we have one of the parts. This is a great example of design for automation. All the parts have been laser cut and prepared to certain tolerances to make it repeatable for the robot. And as you can see here, they've been pre-tacked in a jig. By pre-tacking it in a jig, it really simplifies the tooling required on the robot and the jig so that you increase your access. Also simplifies the whole process and the design. You can see here there's lots of long welds, lots of heavy welds. Ideal for a robot. Also, the customers found, compared to welding these manually, they basically halved their cycle time. So you can imagine that that's a huge increase in saving for them. So also you can see a lot of these welds, they're on a lot of different planes. So the part will have to be automatically flipped over and reorientated to do the welds in the optimal position. You can see here it's also a fairly long part, so you're going to need some way to maneuver the robot so the robot can reach all of the parts. So that's why we've provided this solution. It's a track-mounted robot with a 2-axis positioner. Basically allows them to reach all of the welds with no trouble. So we'll go over here and have a look at it, and we'll talk you through the different components. Okay, so as mentioned previously, this is the part, and as you can see, very simple jig that holds it onto the faceplate. All of the hard work's been done by preparing the parts and pre-tacking them together for the robot. The parts are attached to the 2-axis positioner, which allows you to basically reorientate the part wherever you need it to go so that you can reach the welds and also weld them in the most optimal position. In this case, they've got a lot of heavy plates, so you want to be doing it in the downhand position. And here we've got the FANUC ArcTool robot, dedicated welding robot running dedicated welding software from FANUC called ArcTool. It's been proven for decades. It's really simple to use and really easy to use. And basically, it's all controlled through this. This is the teach pendant. You don't really have to have any experience in programming. It's very easy to use, and we provide all the training on site so the operators learn how to use it from day one. And to increase the flexibility for the robot's mounted on a track, so it can move up and down and basically reorientate itself to weld pretty much all of the welds on this. And to improve the productivity even more, it's got a cleaning station which automatically cleans out the spatter in the nozzle. So the operator doesn't need to stop the robot to clean out any buildup in the nozzle. So they're just about to get started. We'll come back when they're welding and we'll talk through it a bit more. So I've just jumped out while they're setting up, and I thought we'd bring you over here. This is another part they're going to weld on the same robot. Another great example of design for automation. If we see here, if we come in closer, you can see this is made up of all laser cut plate, and it's basically self-jigging because they've got slots and tabs. So when you're fitting it up in pre-tacking, you don't really have to get your tape measure out or think about it. It basically all clicks together like a Meccano set, and you just need to tack it together. So another great example of design for automation, really simplifies the jigging, and also you don't need to think about it. So there's less mistakes made and less rework. So a lot of robotic welding is not just about the robot equipment, it's also about designing your parts to suit the equipment. So as you can see here, this is a good example, and they're just about to get welding, so we'll jump in and have a look. Okay, so as you can see behind me and probably here, it's already set up and running. You can see the positioner's got the part in the right position for welding, so they can do all the welds in the downhand position. And that lovely hum you can hear, that's the Fronius PMC, which is a pulse procedure. It lays down beautiful welds, minimal spatter, really clean. Beautiful penetration. As you can see here, looks like a really clean weld. If we wait a little bit longer, we'll see that the part flips over for the robot. So right now it'll go into the crater fill procedure. that ramp down's the crater fill. Now we can see the robot moving on the track, and it'll move along to the next weld. So the great thing is with tracks, it really extends the reach of the robot and accessibility. So instead of having the robot fixed and not being able to reach your welds, putting it on a track really opens it up. So now we can see the part just rotated for the robot, and it can go to the next weld. So as you can see, we're able to supply custom robotic welding systems to suit needs for pretty much any part, big, small, awkward, we can do it. If you want more information, please give us a call. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and happy welding.